But mainly it just be Bobby was the last person he, like you said, like yeah, saying a lot of stupid shit. Come say something in my face. I bet you. What's the line?
Bruh, yeah. That's like I even sat there and said, bruh, hell. I'm just saying, if some shit did like that happen and shit, I can't say shit because I don't know if the shit was true or not. But yeah, I'm not about to sit there. That's like if somebody sit there and said some shit. That's like if somebody sit there and said some shit. If you did something, or TJ or somebody did something, I'm not about to sit there and believe the shit. 'Cause I'm the type. You better have evidence or anything. You better say it, but like how, bro. That's like saying if I hung around y'all like every day type of shit, especially us in school. I'm not about to believe that shit. If I hung around this motherfucker at school all the time and shit, and I know this where this motherfucker class at, who he in class with and shit. And then, bro, hell, we used to talk about what girl we used to talk to in class and shit and all that. That's like I sat there and said that's just like her. I'm quite sure that's like if she sat there and said, "Oh, Jermaine did this or he touched me or something like that." I bet he gonna believe that shit right off the bat.
Hell yeah.
He gonna believe that shit right off
Ain't
the
gonna
bat.
lie.
Bruh, cause it was one time sophomore year, cause I used to walk her to her bus in the front. Bruh, I'd be walking with Davion. Shit, did Davion used to get on? Yeah, Davion got on the bus. Um, he used to thought me and her was that's and bro, that's crazy. Motherfuckers till this day that be texting me. They be like, "Hey, bro, whatever happened to your best friend? Oh, I thought that was your girlfriend." Some of these motherfuckers thought me and her was dating. I hate that. Um,
No.
yeah, the Davion. There was one time I was walking with Davion, and she was walking with us. Davion, he ended up getting on his bus. Then me and her, I was waiting with her bus and shit. So, bruh, it's like I think she was wearing some type of like skirt or some shit. She thought it was that black fucking dress that she used to wear. I don't know if you remember. It was like some black ass dress she used to wear. She
With the
thought,
damn short mini skirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Um,
It was
bruh,
just wrong with what she was wearing.
she thought that one time when we was sitting there waiting. I was on my phone and shit, and I was leaning back to see if somebody that I thought I saw somebody that was walking our way. She thought, bro, I was tilting my head, leaning back, thought I was looking at her ass. That's what she thought I was doing. She thought I was looking at her ass, and then she said something, and I was like, what did you thought that I was doing? And she started laughing, I guess, because she was looking at like she was looking like the fuck. She looked like how I was looking like what the fuck? Ain't nobody staring at you. It was only one time, Javari, I stared at Julie, and that was well, shit. That was our sophomore year, cause freshman year, at the time, the girl that I was talking to and I ended up dating, Freddie them used to always said that Julie had more ass than the girl that I was talking to. So I used to be like, bruh, fuck no, y'all playing. I used to tell them all the time. That shit used to it offended me. I used to be like, no, the fuck she know. Y'all niggas need to quit playing. So then, bro, I just decided sophomore year, the next year, I just decided one time we was doing that. I forgot what test we was doing. It was like half days of school. We was doing some tests. Bruh, I remember we was in the line. I was in line with Freddie and her was in the same line, and I was in the line across from them. So she was tying her shoes and she bent over. So this was the first time I ever looked to try to see did she have some. Bruh, all I remember was when she bent over, Freddie, I ended up turning to Freddie. I was, fuck no, the fuck. And then she turned around and she started laughing. She was like, what? I don't know if she knew I looked or she probably was just wondering like what the fuck I was talking about. But bro, ever since that day, I told Freddie, I was all like, yeah, you and Osiris, you motherfuckers need y'all ass whooped. Talking about she had more ass than my girl. I was like, no. Right there. Yeah. He always kept on trying to say his girl looked good, bro. I keep telling him, bro, just say you love that girl.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. Every time you say
That's
that
probably
shit,
the first time I heard you. That's probably the first time I heard you say an insult about her. That's probably the first time I ever heard you say something about her ass.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know
you
how
know how
long I be
long I'll be
holding
holding
that
that
shit.
shit. She said, "How long you been holding that shit?"
Yeah, you know how long I be wanting to say that shit.
Yeah, I say it all the
Yeah, you
time.
should have started talking earlier.
Julie was not cute. She was not fucking cute. Bruh, she got a little fucking. I ain't gonna say she got a little chubby in the face now.
She had a little
Shit,
chihuahua.
shit, you ain't the first person that said that. Hella people used to say that. Bruh, I'm telling you, people probably be looking at like, damn, you and her was best friends. You let people talk. I'm telling you, you knew. I tell them all the time, bruh. I used to tell y'all knew I was stressed the fuck out with her ass, bruh. I saw this. Shit, half of the time I used to talk shit. You did one time. You did used to be like, hey. You used to tell me some shit, but you was laughing because you knew I was mad and I used to talk shit. But because you knew what the bullshit I was dealing with, bruh.
Yeah, the first.
That motherfucker,
You
bruh.
got me in trouble.
That motherfucker used to. People used to be in my class. They used to be like, "Bro, I'm sorry to tell you, no offense, your fucking best friend weird." And I used to be like, I used to tell them, "This shit, you ain't gotta say no offense. Go say something. What you gotta tell me?" I used to sit there and say that shit. Yeah, I told her, y'all just don't know how much I wanted to cuss her. That's one of the reasons too. I tell them all the time, I didn't never tried to cut. I could have been cussed her out. I could have been cussed her out and all that shit. Only reason I ain't never cussed her out because Julie looked like she was the type, and Freddie used to try to say he don't think that with her. Julie, I used to feel like would be the type if I was to cuss her out or tell her about herself, she'll look like she'd be the type to want to kill herself type of shit. That's the reason. And then he used to be like all the time because I used to always say that he thought when I used to say it, I used to been scared of her. It was because he thought I was actually scared. I told her no. When I mean by me saying I was scared of her ass, because I used to felt like she would be the type to do some shit, or and I don't know what the fuck she could be capable of and want to do something. She would probably want to do something to my ass, bruh. I'm telling because I told them yesterday, bruh. I remember the very first time when me and her got into it that year, and a little bit after when, yeah, that was still when I quit fucking talking to her and I kept walking off from her ass. I remember, bruh, that night, bruh, Jabari, it all started with me and her beef. Like, that shit happened. Bruh, she just quit, you see, it was times she used to, it was times I used to try to talk to her and all that shit. She used to ignore me. She used to act like I did something to her ass. So it was,
Actually,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this part, bro. You did that. I remember that next morning because me and her had choir class.
Mm.
And I'm sitting right behind her. She said, Jermaine here? And I wanted to lie, but
Bruh, she made sure she asked every motherfucker I knew while I was fucking there. Jacquees, bruh, your best friend asked me what you his turn, and
exactly, bro. It was
I used to tell his ass, why the fuck you told her that I was here? And then I just said fuck it, because I'm like, shit. She was gonna see me eventually any fucking way. So yeah, but bro, it was times that her ass used to always then somebody tried to talk to her. It's almost like she tried to ignore them and shit. Either though, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm mad and shit, I don't talk. I'll cooperate and say shit, but I be quiet sometimes. Her ass, bro. So it was one time, bro. She was just I felt like I did something to her and she wouldn't she wasn't talking to me. So bruh, I remember I texted her that night and I asked her what was wrong and she just looked at the message, bruh. She just looked at the fucking message. So I was all like, man, I told her I was all like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'ma just wait till whenever you say something. I'm Gucci. I'm cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. I worry about it. So basically, I guess me saying that pissed her off. She was all like, "So wow, just wow. So that's all you gonna say that you ain't gonna care about how I'm feeling and all this other stuff." And then that's when I was telling her to chill out and calm down, bruh. She was telling me that she was feeling all depressed and sad and shit for like her family, bruh. It'd be the same shit. She'd say her family problems and all. And bruh, look, I used to tell my mom about me and her problems. My mom used to be just like how y'all used to say. My mom used to be like, yeah, you just need to leave her alone. She full of shit. That's what my mom used to say. She used to be like, that girl full of shit. So, bruh, she used to always say that she going through some shit with her family and all that shit. Bruh, I could understand people going through some shit. People, bruh, but this is true. People go through shit every day. They could be going through a lot of shit every day, but they ain't. I mean, they ain't gonna be doing showing that shit every fucking day, being mad and sad, want to take their anger out on motherfuckers and shit. So, bruh, all I just said, Javari, I told you, but you probably ain't gonna remember this shit. All I just said when she sat there and said she was sad and feeling depressed, all I just said, bro, was, um, damn, I hate that she was feeling that way. That she was feeling that way. Me basically sitting up there saying, yeah, I was just telling her that I hate that she was feeling that way. Where the fuck did her and her girl best friend take that? They took that shit the wrong way. I don't see how the fuck you could take that shit the wrong way. Every person I told that shit to, they was like, huh? What? Yes. So ever since when that incident happened, bro, that's basically when it started the boiling point of me and her just our shit going downhill. That coming. And then that's all of a sudden I noticed with the text messages, like the tone, like you know how they say with some text messages, you could tell by like the tone and everything. You could tell a person mad and all that. I noticed like with how some of the shit that they were saying, it wasn't her. It was the girl best friend talking shit. They up there, she up there, oh, you just lost the most important person that you had in your life in the world. So I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then it was the girl best friend. They just talk shit, and I'm like, "What is y'all talking about? What is you talking about? That what I said." She up there, words instead of actions speak louder than words. They switched that shit around, bro. They was all like, "Words speak louder than actions." They was telling me, so I'm like, "What the fuck did I say?" And she told me to reread what the fuck I said, and I'm like, "What the fuck did I say it wrong?" And then that's when they just was sitting up there talking shit, and I just left it alone. I just left that shit alone, bro. So I remember that whole winter break. We and her wasn't talking and shit. Then we eventually started talking again. So much. That's when I told y'all. I don't think you remember this. It was some girl that I was talking to that I was about to date. She gonna lie to that fucking girl, bro, and sit there and tell that girl that I was dating a whole nother girl. And I wasn't even talking to a fucking female. That was the only female I was talking to. TJ, bro, she was lying on me. She is all like, bro, yeah, he's talking to a whole nother female. TJ was mad as fuck. He was all like, oh, hell no. TJ wanted to.
He said, "What the beat her ass?"
Bruh, when that shit happened, I was fucking mad. Cause I was like, bruh, I quit. She talking about she told